Hi everyone, welcome to this unboxing of the Insta360 Luna Ultra. I know it's been a hot minute, but I have had a very busy few months. I haven't been able to put any content out, but I'm hoping to change that in the coming months, so stay tuned. Here we have the Insta360 Luna Ultra. This is the standard combo. There are a few different combos that you can pick up, but I just chose the standard one. In the box you'll see it comes with very minimal accessories. There's a little protector cover, extender, lanyard, USB-C cable, just the standard accessories with this. So let's get this unboxed and have a look. Alright, we got a little flippity flap. Open up like that. Oh, that's very nice. Okay. So immediately you're greeted with the camera. There's no like plastic wrapping around it, which DJI seem to do a lot of. I prefer it this way because it's just a better presentation in my opinion. So there it is there. It's already in the protective cover. We have the little extension piece, and you can, it comes with the thread there that you can put on so you can mount it to a tripod if you want. And there seems to be some kind of wiring, maybe to hang it on something. Anyway, I'll look into that. Oh, oh, I get it. That's very clever. So it's a little makeshift tripod. They're tripod legs. And they're inbuilt into the extension. So you can place it on the ground just like that. Let's see it. That's very clever. So you just pop it on like that, and then when you're done, you just close them back up. And then it's back to normal. I really like that, that's cool. A little QR code, so you can scan it and learn about it. This is some kind of foamy piece for the microphone maybe? It's a little piece of foam. So we got USB-C to USB-C cable, some snacks for later, and we've got ourselves a lanyard, some Insta360 branding on there, so that's cool. Got books for days. So this, I'm assuming, will explain how to attach the lanyard, the USB-C cable. Here's a little section that tells you all about what's on the camera, but I'll run through that on another video for you. So if you know what this little foam piece is for, unless I figure it out in the next few minutes, please let me know in the comments, because I have no idea what it is for. So yeah, please tell me, because I am clueless. All right, let's look at the main star of the show, the camera itself. So again, it comes in this protective case. This is just the standard combo. There's a little, looks like a little, aha, now that's cool. Little unlocking button here, you just push and it flips open. Pull it out like that. It indicates for you, you can put the, so, oh, that's quite clever. So they've got little permanent markings in the cover for where you need to put where you can store your stuff. So your black mist filter can go here, your wide angle lens can go here. And I believe this little slot up here, if you have a Mic Pro, an Insta360 Mic Pro, you can store it in there also. So this is a very versatile cover, like that, yeah. And it goes back in there like that. and it's quite secure. Doesn't move around at all. It's very, very snug in there, and it comes out really easily when you open it, of course. Now, the first thing I'm going to say about this, it is a beefy, hefty boy. This feels really, really premium. I will say it's a very nice looking camera. I mean, when you compare it to the, I will do a video on this also, I'll just take this off. When you compare it to the Pocket 4, it's quite bigger, pretty beefy. The camera that you would compare the Insta360 Luna Ultra to would probably be the Pocket 4 Pro, which is coming out soon, I'd say. I wasn't actually going to pick up the Luna Ultra because I've been very, very happy with the Pocket 4. It's such a great camera. But the thing that intrigues me with the Luna Ultra is the fact that you can actually take off the screen and use it as a remote, because there's a lot of situations that I'm in, I like to be able to control the camera from a distance. So I love using my DJI Nano, for instance, because you can disconnect the dock, put the camera somewhere else, and you can check your framing and all that sort of thing from a distance without moving the camera or going back to the camera and checking it. So this really intrigued me, and that's why I picked this up. I think I will do a video comparing the Pocket 4 and the Luna Ultra, so stay tuned for that one. Now let's have a look at this. This also has a joystick. It does not, oh, that's interesting. So the joystick on this, it doesn't have the freedom of movement that the Pocket 4 does, because this is kind of like, I'd say, you could compare it to like a miniature game controller joystick. So you can really do micro movements with your panning and whatnot. Again, I'll probably talk about the comparisons in another video. But this one sort of just simply clicks. There's not much movement in it at all. You can press the button too. We'll peel this sticker off. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, and all we need to do to turn it on, I believe, is simply flip the screen like that. And there we go. Now I'm assuming this is the first startup, so it might take a little while. Oh, here we go. Lens is moving, and we've got a setup. So I'm going to run through this quickly. And of course, it wouldn't be a consumer vlogging camera without having to download an app and link it. So let's do that. So just quickly, the camera sensor on this is an 8K Leica sensor. It claims it can do 6 times lossless zoom with its telephoto lens, and you can also do 12 times digital zoom. So it is a significant step up from the Pocket 4. But again, you should, if you're going to compare them, you should probably compare it with the 4 Pro once it comes out. So using the joystick, it seems that there is only one speed. You can't, you don't have a lot of control over the speed of how fast the gimbal moves, but there is probably a setting in the camera somewhere that allows you to change that. The camera also has 47 gigabytes internal storage. Now I'm a huge fan of internal storage, and the fact that in the DJI Pocket 4 they introduced, I think it was 107 gigabytes, because the Pocket 3 had 0 internal storage. I absolutely love it. I have never put an SD card in that camera since I got it. I've only used the internal storage, so the fact that you can just walk out the door and not worry about whether you've forgotten an SD card or not is like one of the biggest flexes. I just love it. It only has 47 gigabytes of internal storage, unfortunately, which kind of sucks because it's such a premium camera. And now I would like to detach the screen. It hasn't given me any tutorial about how to do that, so I'm assuming there's 2 buttons on there. There's a button on each side here, so these little orange things, and I'm assuming we just push, yep, there we go, and that's done. Preparing touchscreen remote. First thing I'm going to say is I'm surprised at how thin this actually is. How are they able to fit a separate battery in here and all the internal electricals required to connect and talk to this camera is just amazing. Switch to touchscreen remote audio reception. Another great thing about this detachable screen and remote is that you can, it's got a microphone on it, and you can use this to record the audio from afar. But I will talk about that in another video. And the remote works flawlessly. And that's it. And then we just slide it back on, go like that, and then push it down, and then it's back on. That's it. So yeah, my first initial thoughts, this is an amazing camera. It's extremely easy to operate. I would say it's more user-friendly than the DJI cameras, even though the interfaces and the controls for getting to the different settings are basically almost identical. I don't know if it's something about the way it looks or the way the software looks or the software works, but it just seems more easier to operate than the Pocket 4. But anyway, I will talk about it more in depth in a different video, and that has been the unboxing of the Insta360 Luna Ultra. So stay tuned for another video where I will have a more in-depth walkthrough with this camera, and I'll probably make a video comparing this one with the Pocket 4, what I like and don't like with the two. And yeah, if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, give me a subscribe for more content, and I'll see you in the next one.